Two Critical Role stars are creating their own actual play adventure, and we have all the details.
Enlighten me.
Welcome to the Character Sheet, your home for fantasy and TTRPG news. Before we dive into the new actual play from Frida and Xerxes themselves, why not take a second to hit those like and subscribe buttons to help us keep videos like this one coming. And then, let's talk about the new actual play in town. Luis Carrazzo and Christian Navarro were two of the most beloved Critical Role guest stars in recent memory, with Carrazzo's Xerxes being so amazing in Exandria Unlimited Calamity that the Critical Role cast literally rewrote history with their Vox Machina campaign to include him in the Legend of Vox Machina animated series Season 3, where he engaged in an epic card game with Pike for the Plate of the Dawn Martyr. Navarro, on the other hand, who played Frida, the love interest of fellow Eormiton, Fresh Cut Grass, was even brought back for the finale of Campaign 3 to help bring the audience some closure for this sadly doomed relationship. But now the two have teamed up to create their own high production value actual play called Tales Unrolled, set in a brand new world of their creation called Alma, with a cast that includes frequent Dimension 20 player and Dropout star Oscar Montoya, StoryQuest star Mayana Baron, and podcast producer Camila Victoriano. The setting of Alma, according to Carrazzo and Navarro, will feature elements of their childhood and their heritage, so expect a little Mesoamerican or Latin flair to the campaign setting. And based on the way their Patreon has been set up, you can also expect a lot of additional D&D content and serious production quality, as they already have up maps of the Two Rivers Valley, where the story will presumably kick off, a Session 0 for Patrons to check out starting next week, lore drops about the geography of Alma itself, and even a Patreon-exclusive after-show podcast similar in structure to the Cooldown on Critical Role. They also promise exclusive art, game assets, and video and audio content, which incidentally will be how this new actual play is presented, with video episodes going live every week on YouTube, and then also being formatted for audio release on the major podcast platforms. It's very much being set up as a full video and audio actual play experience, which comes as no shock from two accomplished actual play and Critical Role veterans. Luis will be taking the role of Game Master for the series, and given the depth of emotion he brought to his time as Xerxes in both Critical Role's EXU Calamity series and in the Legend of Vox Machina, and his obvious love of Dungeons & Dragons and TTRPGs that we talked about in our last interview with Luis, which you can find right here on the Character Sheet channel, we cannot wait to see how he handles himself behind the DM screen. And with Christian, whose performances in everything from Critical Role to Blackwater D&D have always left us impressed, leading a cast of such capable actual play veterans, they clearly seem to have learned a lot of lessons from the early days of Critical Role in Dimension 20, and really seem to be committed to getting this actual play started right. So if all that sounds as interesting to you as it does to us, you can check out some of their content right now on the Tales Unrolled Patreon channel, or just make sure you check out their YouTube channel when the very first episode goes live on April 29th. So what do you think? Is there room in your viewing schedule for another actual play featuring two incredibly talented Critical Role veterans? Let us know in the comment section, and don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons.